Hey guys, this is Breach. Welcome back to another episode of 100% Club and Super Metroid. Now, I'm going to kind of mess around in a lot of these save rooms, and it's because, now this part is, and from here out is post-commentary, it's because I thought there was something in one of these save rooms. Now, in Metroid Zero mission, there is. In Super Metroid, it's a time sink. So, I'm going to fail at that, just kind of derp, and then I'm going to take another couple shots at this wall jump here, a couple of early things that, I'm supposed to have the grappling beam for, but that wall jump up there on the one dot is just... It's beyond my capabilities right now. So, we're going to end up leaving it be for later and messing around with another wall jump in this room. Kind of like we did with the getting the speed booster early. So we didn't have to loop around there. But this area, I want to go to Norfair and clear out a lot of the stuff that's there. So we gotta work our way down there. Now you're going to go away from the green bubbly room and go south here through blocks that you probably wouldn't even think to blow up. I mean, we've been down here once, but now we're actually going to go to Crocomire and see what he's doing. He's just kind of Crocomiring around. We have the wave beam, so we can kind of take the back way in rather than the long pain in the ass way. Because there is an intended way that if you don't have wave beam, you can go, and it's the way we're going to come back out of Crocomire. But doing him first, it saves a fair bit of time. Now for Croc, you want to go straight down there, but I'm going to go ahead and dork around and kill some stuff first, because I can, and reasons. And this, if you're wanting to see like a pro-level Crocomire fight, is not that. This Crocomire fight borders on pretty god-awful. I at least knew how I needed to get him to back up, but you can see I botched the rhythm bad a couple of times. So, like right there. Like I said, I'm pretty darn terrible at this game. I can pull off some cool stuff every now and then, some one-tile wall jumps, but I just don't have the experience into this game that a lot of people do that lets them consistently pull off the cool tricks and the swag moves and everything. And also the not getting hit by Crocomire and letting him regain all of the ground that you've made up. Yeah, my timing on getting these shots actually in his mouth, like the only way you can get him to scoot back is a charge beam into the mouth or a missile or super missile. And honestly, I would have been better just using missiles on this. As bad as I botched the charge beam most of the time on it. But he doesn't actually have a health pool like the other bosses. Instead, he's kind of a gimmick. You get him to walk backwards and fall into the beer lava, as it's so aptly been named by many, many Let's Plays that came before. Oh yeah, you can't get the shot in if you're friggin' spin jumping. Ugh, this is pretty awful. Kind of hurts to watch this, but it's the kill that we got. So now these the next recordings, like I said, they're all post-commentary. They were done in a big batch in an afternoon when I said, let's just finish recording this game so we can have it all ready to go. And the gameplay did benefit a little bit. You see Crocomire's ghost as soon as he gets done melting in the beer lava. Goes over here. But I had a train of thought that I just lost. Oh well. As soon as we get just get the recordings done. We'll worry about post-com. And yeah. Just want to make sure this stayed on schedule. And oh hey, Breach, you gotta stop running at some point if you're gonna do a shine spark over here to this energy tank. And then kind of a crappy shine spark, but you know, it's a shine spark nonetheless over here, so that I don't have to come back with the friggin' grappling beam. And the energy ends up being a wash, as I'm back down to what my original health would be just from the lava trip back. This whole episode is kind of a critical health episode, because I stay in kind of a bad shape, and I botch some really easy tricks to get some stuff. Like here, to do this, you're also supposed to come back with the grappling beam, so you can grab onto that zoomer up there. But me? No, not going to do it. I'm going to do it the hard way and take about 5 jumps trying to go off of this platform over to here. Because there's a lot of things where if you just do simple jumps and wall jumps and shine sparks, you can skip and cut out a lot of the backtracking in this game. Like here, you're supposed to get the grappling beam to get that energy tank, supposed to get the grappling beam to come up into this room over here, but I don't want to do that because it's kind of a waste of time when I can just hit my head on that block right there and have to jump again. Like, even with all of my fails at the tricks, this is still faster than backtracking through after I go get the grapple beam. But now we have power bombs. And yes, there is a bit of a fail later on, where all the time that I saved by doing little tricks and jumps and crap is thrown out the window, as I forget to pick up a very critical piece of equipment down here. But you'll see that towards the end of the episode. This room, pretty simple. It's just a missile pack, just for, you know, a little bit of platforming and dodging some rising and falling lava. Nothing that you haven't seen in like every other video game ever. And there's nothing else in this room, so no other real point to it. But now that we have power bombs, we'll get grappling beam, and then we'll more or less have our full arsenal, where the only thing we're really missing to go get and clear out areas is the gravity suit. Now this room, you're about to see another little fail, another couple failed jumps. Hey, you should have kept running there, Breach. Thank God you jumped into those dudes, and I guess we did get a 4 missile profit out of it, but this jump for 1 missile that I could have come back with the gravity, or the grappling beam for, takes about 4 attempts. It's really about the timing of when you jump off the platform and how you jump off, because you get more height out of the spin jump, but if you're not holding the button whenever you the button to the left whenever you jump, you're just going to do a regular stand-up jump. And that last attempt before the successful one, I would have had it if I wouldn't have pulled away for the wall jump before I even got to the wall. So even if you've been doing them for a while, wall jumps can be fairly tricky. And no secrets over here, just a quick, easy way down. So the real trick, or the real thing that you come over here for, I nail perfectly, which is the jump over here for the grappling beam. Yeah, I'm supposed to get this, then go back for all the things that I just got. Whereas instead I can grab it, get the things that are on the way back, and then have to come back down here for another critical piece of equipment. Because Breach made a dum-dum. Yeah, it happens. But that's the benefit of never claiming that I've been very good at this game. And there, I thought I missed the jump. I made the jump, but I thought I missed it. This room is nothing really in here besides just getting out. And it's supposed to teach you that you can use the grapple beam while you're jumping. Because your wall jump won't take you all the way to the right there. And it's too high to just jump up to the right. So you've got to use the grappling beam. Which we do successfully there. On the umpteenth attempt. That's another thing that the game does really well, even if it does get annoying from time to time, is it gives you a short little tutorial on how to use something right after you pick it up. Like, hit the power bombs, and then you get to the room where you need the power bombs to clear away for your speed booster. Now we back in here. No, another save room. I'll save, but I don't really want to dork around looking around at this. I think I drop a power bomb just to be sure that there's nothing in here, because there's nothing in the Super Metroid save rooms except for save rooms. God, that 1 and 0 mission really messed with my head for like the entirety of the playthrough. So here, just back in Crocomeyer's room. Nothing really new to see here. I guess we could have used the grappling beam coming back for it, but wasn't it just more satisfying to use the shine spark? I think so. And here we can fail at jumping, basic jumping, as we find another save room. God, they plant these things like all over the friggin' place. Like, I don't die in this playthrough at all, but honestly, if you die, it's kind of your fault for not saving as many of those as they put in there. And this room is one of the reasons why I'm glad I did post-commentary, because I get so frustrated at just the simplest things in this room. And I had to come back through here for something. I think it was towards the end of the playthrough, whenever I was checking my percentage list to see if I'd gotten everything. And I come back through here, and I still fail it like a million times. Like, oh, just missed it by a bit. Let's jump in the acid. And, oh, get shot in the ass, jump in the acid, bounce off the acid monster. Oh, shot in the ass. Shot in the ass. Just jump back up here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're done with ass shooting. For now. Except, nope, fall straight in the acid. Lava, acid, whatever. They're kind of interchangeable in this one anyways. And jump right back into it. We're going to jump over here onto the ass-shooting acid monster. And finally, I think this one is a successive attempt across. But good God, that was a failtage. All for a missile. Yay! And we've seen this room before, because we've seen that missile door that we couldn't do anything with. And let's get stuck. Is this the save room where there's something? Nope, it's just the save room where I'm going to save. And the saves and the jingles for the item pickups, they last a while. They last even longer because you have to press the A button, and like I would stop and take a drink at those moments while I was playing. So yeah, it kind of stretched it out a bit. And hey, we're back over to Green Goo Room. Yes, Breach, you can jump up there. No, you can't go over this way. Not without the space boots. Or not space boots, the spring jump. Whee! Oh, I suck. Oh, was that simple the whole time? Yeah. But now that we have the grappling beam, I decided to fail at this jump a lot more. Hitting literally every enemy on my way there, and that zoomer, he can die for the sake of it over there on the right. He wasn't in the way, nothing. I'm just mad at his species at this point. And fortunately, I don't think I run back into this room resetting all the enemies, which would really piss me off at this point of doing it. Like, I'm a fairly mellow gamer until something just repeatedly starts screwing with me like that. And this jump, it's a lot harder than it looks, as we saw whenever I was doing the speed booster. If I would have bounced into him still facing to the left, it would have damage boosted me up onto the platform through him. So I could have done it even better there. Can I just... Nope. Fail. And the whole time I was thinking to myself, okay, we're going to go get the X-ray scope because it's here. This isn't even the damn X-ray scope. It's a reserve tank. X-ray scope is way later on. But this room just always... I don't know why, but I always mentally register it as going to be the X-ray scope when it's 2 missiles in a reserve tank. I don't know what it is about this particular area of the map, but I always associate it with that. So, you know, maybe I saw a randomizer run or something where it got put over here, and I've just mentally said it's over there. Because you don't need the X-ray scope for anything. I make use of it just because it's 100% and I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything stupid that I don't remember. But you don't need it. It's just a piddly collectible sake item. Hey, ash shooting monster. That's your new name. You are the ash shooter. And how I destroyed that little guy without destroying the platform he's on is kind of amazing to me. Because anything hits that and it reveals itself to be a missile block. As we'll see. Go away, ash shooter. So how I killed the enemy on there with just the bottom spacer shot and the other 2 went over it, I got no clue. But I'll take it. And you ash shooters can go away. Let's waste our last power bomb on experimentation when we could just jump up here. And shoot him to be safe so that we can fall directly into the lava unharmed. Or unhindered, rather. Now, this is the point where my derp came while I was down in Norfair. But here's where the derp really starts to affect the run and waste time. Because you'll notice, my beam is still purple. And I need my beam to be blue to get back up to where I want to go, because I don't have the skills to get up there without the ice beam. Now that we have the speed booster, I should have gotten the ice beam. That I made a point to mention that you can mock ball to get early. But I didn't get the ice beam because derp. So we're going to see this room again very shortly, as soon as we pass through this little gateway and then the road to Meridia, which, screw that place. Like, that was the worst part of this 100%. Like, the only negative part of this 100% that I have in my head was Meridia, because it's just such a cluster. So easy to get turned around. I end up wasting an hour and missing the good ending because of Meridia. So I'm not too thrilled about it. The good ending is if you get 100% within 3 hours. And I ended up getting 4 hours and 6 minutes. And I honestly think it's because of like piddly moments like this, forgetting to get the ice beam, combined with the excessive time waste of Meridia. And I had to backtrack down 1 super, 1 power bomb, and 2 missiles. So if I would have gotten them along the way, kind of planned out my route through Meridia better, could have gotten a good ending to show for you guys. Now that we have power bombs, we can go back into Kraid's hideout and get the one upgrade there that we couldn't get before, that was locked behind him over there. Now you just want to come up into this room, kill all the key hunters. You don't have to kill them either. I mean, your power bomb's going to here in a second. Drop a power bomb. Fortunately, I got some drops since I wasted my last one in that one room. And you can come back here with spring ball, or you can bomb jump up. I opt to bomb jump up. Spring ball's not a bad method either, because this is right, Kraid's hideout's right next to Meridia, so as you're coming out of there with the spring ball, you could snag it then as well. And Kraid's hideout is cleared. Oh. So, while we have a bit of a dead time in my realization that I needed the ice beam to progress, what are some of you guys' impressions so far? How many of you guys have already finished up your 100% playthrough playing along, and you're just watching the vids to see how much I either struggle or succeed at different parts? Because this'll be the 3rd vid up. So the series has been running for what, 4 days now? We're doing a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday upload schedule on it, I think. So let me know in the comments section, like, how is your progress coming? Because I'm genuinely curious. This series, like I said before, is not meant for any one particular crowd. It's meant for veterans of the game as well as newcomers. And I expect some of you guys finished up the game on the first day there, did your 100%, got your hour and a half time. If you want, does YouTube still have video responses for stuff? If you want, you can do those as video response to this. I would love to check it out and give it a view and stuff. Because this is a game that I can always watch a speedrun of. I can always watch it played well. I'm having a hard time watching myself just because I'm awful. Despite being able to do like 1-tile wall jumps like that right there out of the water. Like, I have moments of greatness that shine through the steaming pile of... yeah. Like here, I somehow don't get hit by any of that. And then I go over here and I jump directly into the bad guy's mouth. Because I'm good at games. Yeah. Let's go back and grab the ice beam. Because breach fail. Which needs to be an emote on the Twitch page eventually. Once we get access to do all kinds of emotes, we need to have like a breach please or a breach fail. Something like that. Because it happens a lot. Chris has described it as Ricky syndrome, where you pull off some really neat, just hard to do tech, and then you turn around and flub up the easiest stuff to do. Ice beam room. Yeah. That power bomb spot down there is how you're supposed to get into Lower Norfair whenever it comes time for Ridley. And yet, I'm going to go kind of dip my toes in the water now, because make good decisions. You're not ready for Lower Norfair breach. Just get your ice beam and go. Just get your ice beam and go. You don't have a gravity suit. You don't have a space jump. You got sadness is what you got. And poor decision-making skills. Now at the top of this room, there's a missile pack that I'm going to get once I have Spring Ball. And hey, that was a poor decision, and you realize how much damage you're taking, so you run back to shine, or to speed boost through everything in this room. Because that's what a smarter person would do. And hey, this room's familiar! This is just where we were dancing with the Crocomire. Isn't it wonderful how life just kind of loops around back on itself? Oh, we gotta go through this room again. Fuck me. Yeah, this, yeah. We get it faster this time, though, so we kind of learn from our mistakes. Kinda. Still gonna fail it a couple times first. So, I hope you guys are enjoying watching me kind of fail at this. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would be, knowing how bad I did on this section. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, everybody else is going to anyways. So you might as well just have fun with it. But we're going to call it a day here. We're going to save up here, and I'll get the ice beam on the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more, and yeah, thanks for stopping by.